Oh look, there's the Burj Al Arab right there. You can see the tip. Still being built up and redeveloped. The company name OMG Training and Learning Development Center is approved.
How much deposit do you have to put up?
50,000 dirhams. Friday, Jumma prayers. Right, the khutbah has started. I can hear the khutbah. I have noticed everything around here is interlinked one way or another. Right, so I'm on the airplane. Yeah. So basically, I need to tell you about my whole day. What a day. So first of all, when I got my trim, you can see my trim, yeah. And after that, as I was getting ready, I had a last minute meeting to go and view a property. Went to view it, came back, had my shower, everything else as I'm ready to get ready to leave the house, and realized I left my watch, or the watch I wanted to wear, my Rolex. I left it at home. Then, me being me, what do you think I did? I couldn't go to Dubai without a watch, yeah? So, I just had to buy a new one. Yeah? Cut a long story short, got to my missus about 4:45. Boom, got in the car, drove all the way, boom, 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 boom. Got to the airport, and then I'm phoning the people them to pick up the car. Oh, sorry, we're going to be half an hour, and I'm already late. They said, oh, you're supposed to call us half an hour before to let us know you're on your way so we can be there waiting for you. I was like, it doesn't say that in your terms and conditions or in your email that you sent me. But anyway, so I've had to leave the car. Then what I've had to do is run to Emirates and check in, put our luggage in, then come all the way back outside, come back to the car, pay the ticket, yeah, extra £12.50 ticket, pay that, then wait for the guy to come and get the car, then get in the car, then made our way over to departure. We passed security, we done all of that. Then decided to buy a few little snacks and drinks like you do, you know, and then what happens? Go to pay for it. I don't have any of my cards. No cards. No cards. Everything is left in the car. And I'm 30 minutes to boarding. And the guy is driven off in my car. So now I'm about to go to Dubai. I've got £500 cash on me. I don't know how I'm going to last. I think someone's going to have to wire me some money or something, boy. Anyway, we made it to the plane. That's the main thing. Wish us luck. Hey everyone, how's it going? So we're in Dubai now. We've actually made it to Dubai. Lots of palaver, lots of stuff that happened prior to us getting here. I'll have to make another video and share with you my experience before we flew out and how we got here and what happened and the storylines and everything else. We're going to go and look at a few buildings for our new center, which we will call the OMG Center, which we were going to be helping and supporting with educational support and development support for children, young people and children with SEN, or people with determination as they will call it over here. So stay with us and I'm going to show you some of the locations that we're going to be visiting, some of the meetings that we're going to have, and I might even give you a tour of the hotel as well. So Dubai time 10:10 Thursday morning. We've got 3 days on non-stop, so a lot of stuff coming up. Alright, check you on the other side. Oh gosh, we're in the middle of nowhere. It's not a hotel. Tana, why'd you book a hotel in the middle of nowhere? Huh? I booked it, not in the middle of nowhere. You booked it? I booked it.
1 hour later.
Right guys, so this is the building, as you can see. So this is the property, yeah? Getting tired already, just done a little bit of filming.
Yes.
What do you think of the building?
Very nice.
Hmm? Potential? Okay.
1 hour later.
Wow, it is so hot. So hot out here, isn't it? We'll come to check out the second location. Nadi Shiba. Still being built up and redeveloped. So you can see behind me. So this is the building. Nice. Building's getting built. It's not developed yet, but developing. Good. So just checking out this building. It's giving me more home vibes than centre vibes. I think this is something that eventually I'd want to buy something like this. You see us living in somewhere like this? Permanently? Yeah. See, you heard that? Permanently. We're working on it. But beautiful. It's basically something like this off plan. Okay. So basically it's not going to be built for another 5 years. But you get to put your money down over the next 5 years, so when it's built, you move in. Something like this is about 12 million. But now it's built, it's automatically gone up to like 18 million now that it's been built. There's a plot of land here that I'm guessing someone's bought and they're waiting to build it. But look at them ones over there. You can see them ones. Yeah? And look, them ones over there, half built, half not built. But you can see this is a community that they're working on. But anyway, going on to the next property now.
1 hour later.
So you can see it's blazing hot again. This is the third venue, or the third property you can see up here. You can see really nice. Open roads that way. Open roads that way. Parking. Hopefully if the minibus comes, the minibus can drop them off. Parents can drop off as well. Let's check it out. Property number 3. So right, we've come to the next place, and Nazia's just left the best till last, isn't it? She just wants me to spend money, that's what she wants me to do. This is the place, this whole place. Oh look, there's the Burj Al Arab right there, you can see the tip. So that's how close we are to it. So I'm guessing this is screaming money around here. Lots of money around here, yeah? And obviously new builds being constructed here. Nice road. This is the location. Anyway, this is more money, by the way, because of the location. But we're going to go inside and we're going to check it out, see what we get from it. Oh, look, I can get a better view of that now. See? The Burj Al Arab right there. So that means that's how close we are to the 7-star hotel. I've got to show everyone the location as well. months, I've looked at many properties online, and you know, the speed that these properties just disappear, right? It's crazy. And then obviously yesterday, you know, I've seen like about 5 different properties, and by the time I even got back to the hotel, 2 of them are already gone. Now this property again is now in the next firing line of being rented out to somebody else. So the biggest problem is finding the property and the location within the budget at the particular time.
Yeah, so if you found the right property, what we can do is start to utilize that property now, possibly.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
So it will take at least about 3 months to get it up and running. Yeah. So the cost again here, it's not like the UK where, you know, we make monthly payments towards the rent. It's like 3 payments throughout the year that we'll make. Then the other thing is as a part of the license approval, I still need to have a premises in order to complete the license application. So then that also means that if I don't have a property within the next 6 months, I have to start the whole KDHD application all again. But this is a great stepping stone to start with, you know. So even if it was like, okay, just say for the whole year, UK money is costing me £200,000, yeah? Rent, you know, staffing, bills, utility, everything, yeah, for the first year.
My brain is thinking it's like the 6 months it takes for the KHDA approval to kick in for your organization.
What they said is, you need the KHDA to give you a license for your business to run the education or training provision from here. However, the property is already registered. You know, in the UK, we've got an F1 license for the property for us to do education and training and community work. This property has already got that license attached to it.
Yeah, you have to wait until 6 months' time.
Well, I can trade under JMMS. My license isn't approved. Well, the company name, OMG Training and Learning Development Center, is approved by the registration, company registration side of things. So that's all registered as a training provider. It's just KHDA isn't approved.
They said the KHDA will take 6 months for the approval to come through.
Yeah, because it's not a school. School will take a year. I think I'm not ready for a school as of yet.
Okay, so what is it that you're going to be delivering?
Education support and skills development.
For which age group?
For 11 to 18.
And how much deposit do you have to put up?
50,000 dirhams.
Okay. And what's your gut feeling telling you?
I ask Allah to help for me what I could do to help our Muslim Ummah grow and become more stronger. Yeah?
Sure.
But then when I done the research on the property, it looked like a kind of an private Islamic center originally, yeah? So then I bought into it a little bit more.
You can do things like not wait until the KHDA approval to kick in. So what can we do utilizing that site to start generating income?
Alright, well, I'm going to go Jumma prayers in a bit, and
Inshallah.
I'll ask for some more guidance. Alright then. Alright then, I'll speak to you later, bro. Walaikum salam. People, like, my head is all over the place right now. I don't know what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to have to make another phone call, get another point of view across. Let's see what happens. So people, we've just got back from the pool. It's baking hot outside. I'm telling you, it is so hot outside. It's Friday, 20 past 12. We're just gonna get ready now to go to Jumma prayers. So I'm gonna jump in the shower, get ready. Stay with me. Obviously, I'm gonna take videos of me on my way to Jumma prayers. I'll take a video of the masjid, and yeah, man, stay with me.
20 minutes later.
Right, just come out the shower. Just put on some cream, some cocoa butter. Got a new one. Brand new, fresh. Let's do this. Nice, let's do this. Alright, there we go. Fresh. Alright. In the glasses as well because it's too hot. How's that look? Friday, Jumma prayers. Hopefully I'll get there in time. Alright. Assalamu alaikum. Alright people, look at this. This is where we are. This is where we're at. That's our hotel. Now I'm going to Friday prayers and now I've got to find the masjid. Right, the khutbah has started. I can hear the khutbah. People, I can hear the khutbah in the masjid. So, but I don't see people urgency to get there. But I'm going to get there hopefully in time. Yo, inshallah, I'll make it for the 2 rakats. Inshallah, I'll get there on time.
اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك ألا إنه شهر تفتح فيه أبواب الرجاء لله عتقاء في كل يوم وليلة لكل عبد
I don't need to do adu. I've done adu already.
20 minutes later.
Finished the Jumma prayers. It was really packed. I don't know if you saw the first video, but anyway, it's quieting down now. At the time of prayer, I didn't have any cash on me. So now I'm coming back to the masjid. Hopefully it's open. And I want to put the money in the zakat box. Yes, it's open. Bismillah. Right foot. Bismillah. That one.
1 hour later.
Currency difference, I don't know what it was. I have no idea. But that was 100 dirhams. If anyone knows how much that is, please let me know. But anyway, going back to the hotel now. So people, we are back now in our room. Jumma prayers are over. I got another meeting today at 4 o'clock. Hopefully I can go and record it as well because it's with our business consultant just to see where we're at with the application for the KHDA, where we're at with the premises license and the business license. Yeah, so it doesn't stop. All right, cool. Checking the other side. Right, so I have been tracking my deputy head teacher all day. He's turned his work phone on, so he's pinged up on mine. So I've been tracking him, and he's in Dubai, right? And he don't know I'm in Dubai. So I'm gonna try and pull up on him, yeah? And literally, the phone pinging is like literally like over there somewhere, yeah? So let's see if I can find him. But he doesn't even know I'm coming. We're gonna pull up on my deputy head teacher. But yeah, beautiful, look at this. Beautiful Dubai. Yeah, see the palm? Yeah, all over there. Right guys, I found them. They are literally, I think they're there. That's that them? Yeah, I think that's them there, right there. Right, let's go and pull up. See if I can pull up without him noticing me. They haven't noticed me yet. Yeah, they haven't noticed me yet. Hello everyone!
Oh no!
Look who it is! Look at where my
no.
deputy head teacher is.
Oh,
At the Sheraton Hotel.
I had COVID yesterday.
How do you afford to stay at the Sheraton Hotel and I have to stay in the dusty hotel down the road?
There's a man that looks like me. It's not me. I got COVID in the UK.
Don't worry people, I found my deputy head teacher enjoying himself with his lovely family.
Hi.
Right. So you should turn your work phone off, mate, and I'll never find you.
Hello, school.
Yo, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to my next meeting. I'm going to meet the consultants, or should I say the business consultants that are setting up our new mainland company in the UAE, or it's in Dubai. Alhamdulillah, true word. And as you can see, I'm walking down, I don't know what the name of this road is. It says about a 15-minute walk, but I'll get there quicker. But anyway, for dress code, no, that didn't even work. So I'm kind of dressed like that, and then there you go. I'm looking at the Google map. It's 10 minutes. I'm there in 10 minutes. When we get there, we're going to discuss the KHDA application. At the moment, they're not accepting the name OMG. because they don't like acronyms in their company names or their business names or whichever. So now, then we decided to go with the original name, One Miah Group. No, they didn't like that either. That got rejected. So now we've gone with the meaning behind OMG: outreach, mentoring, and guidance. So our new company, hopefully, is going to be Outreach, Mentoring, and Guidance LLC out here in the UAE. We don't want to lose the brand, even though we're coming over to a new country. That's been our problem. And hopefully now I'm going to go and discuss it with them and finalize it. And hopefully they're going to tell me some good news that Outreach, Mentoring and Guidance LLC has become the new company. And that's the company we're going to use for our KHDA registration. And now if that is all a go, then we can look at securing one of the buildings or one of the premises we looked at yesterday. The other half of the application would be for KHDA to come out and do a site visit, like often with the schools and whatever. So they can come and do a site visit, and if they do the site visit and everything's all fine, then we'll get approval and we will have our new centre. But anyway, let me message them and say I'm on my way. On my way. 10 minutes. But mind you, it's not as hot as it was when I last came here. Gosh, when I last came here, it was hot. So now the sun is on my back. I have noticed everything around here is interlinked one way or another. And if you don't know your way, you're going to go exactly to the same spot, but you're going to go the long way around the second time. Alright. And when you get there, then you realise, oh shit, do you know what? I could have got here the other way. As if you know your sense of directions and stuff as well. But clearly, where I am now, I've been here 3 times already. And I've come here 3 times on 3 different routes. But I'm near enough the same location. Because the masjid is just there. There's the masjid. The one where I just done my prayers. And my hotel is behind that building. Oh, there we go. So it's literally the Al Shafa Towers. That's where I'm coming, yeah? Right, and it's saying I'm 1 minute away. Alright people, I'm gonna come off video doing now. I'm gonna call my people them, let them know I'm downstairs, see what I go on, yeah? See, I'll give you an update after I finish my meeting.
1 hour later.
We're leaving now. So this is who we came to see. Let's come out. Coming outside now. Anyway, had a really, really good meeting, and I think she's opened up my eyes a lot. So let's sit down here. It was really good to meet Sonia in person. I've met her like online. I had lots of online meetings. But however, to meet her in person opened up a lot of discussions, reality checks, and basically what I really need to do. So as a business consultant, she's looking out for the best interest of me and the business, and financial as well. Estate agents are always trying to sell you properties, even if they don't really work for you, because they don't understand the business behind it or why you need the property. So obviously she now understands my requirements in the building. So basically, cut a long story short, I don't need a 15,000 square foot building. I don't need a 10,000 square foot building. I don't need this. It's a want, yeah? So what the reality is your wants and your needs always over, oh, do you know what? What I want is not what I need right now. What I need right now is very, very clear. About 1,500, maybe 2,000 square foot building, or not even a building, even something like this behind me. Look. Something like that behind me as your daycare centre, respite centre, which then you're working with the families and you're working with the schools on a part-time basis as and when an ad hoc, which works better than actually having a school setting, because you don't, what was made clear, you do not want to get it confused with your license, because your license is not a school. The license is not a medical rehabilitation center. The license is for a support center. Yeah. So what is a support center in education and skills development? It's basically, back in the UK, we call them an alternative provision or a respite center. But our respite center is going to be more for special educational needs. So sometimes we might not even have any kids or certain days. So I'm kind of now having to look at this and reassess it and reevaluate it now. So I think it's not make that decision of putting a deposit down on one of the properties we've just seen and actually going back to the UK and researching more smaller businesses in the areas that I need to be in. So I need to be places like here, Alberta, Jumeirah, you know, I need to be in other locations where families are and multicultural families. Yeah, that's what is the most important thing, is having somewhere where it's multicultural business, families that will send their children to OMG Centre for respite and development. You know, that is the main thing. All right, so yeah, that was a really, really good meeting. Now I'm going to make my way back to the hotel. So as I make my way back to the hotel, we're going to be going out in the evening. Yeah, interesting. We ain't finished in Dubai yet. We've got loads more stuff to do in Dubai, and hopefully we'll keep you updated with what's going on. Anyway, peace out. So, people, we are back in the UK, and it is cold. Bro, I'm keeping my jacket on. It's raining and it's cold. I've just come back. Literally just got back from Dubai. I didn't really film while I was going in and out of the airport or anything with the plane. Didn't want to be no security breach, especially an Asian walking around with a camera. Like, you know, security wouldn't really like that. So anyway, let me tell you about my experience. So let's talk about day one. What a day, yeah? Before we even left to go to Dubai, the dramas I had. I'll tell you the dramas. Okay, so my flight wasn't until 8:20 p.m. So I thought, yeah, you know what, let me just do my thing. When I got my hair done, and then I got a phone call to say, yeah, there's a property locally, we don't want to go and check it out. So I thought, you know what, let me go and check it out. Come back, had a shower, all of that. And then I had to go Hatton Garden to pick up a watch for somebody. And then I thought, you know what, I've got enough time to go Hatton Garden, pick up the watch, go and pick up my missus, and then get to the airport. So that's what I did, went to the but got to Hatton Garden, picked up the watch, and then forgot my own watch at home, which is all the way in Kent. And I was like, oh, no watch. How can I go to Dubai with no watch, people? Come on, come on. How can I go there with no watch? So, what did I do? There you go, look. Here's the new one, here's the new rollie, yeah. So, I went and bought a brand new one. Just so I don't go to Dubai butt naked, man. Jeez, yeah. So I went and got a watch. And then it wasn't even that straightforward. I thought I would have enough time to buy the watch and enough time to go back to Isle of Dogs, pick up my missus, and then go to Heathrow. Nah, dramas now. It was a cash only transaction because of the deal that I got on the watch. Then it was like, no, alright, cool, they'll do a bank transfer. Luckily I had my passport on me. So my passport was my ID, then I done the bank transfer, then the bank took about 30 minutes to process the payment. What a palaver. So now 4 o'clock, then I've left Hatton Garden at 4 o'clock to go all the way back to Isle of Dogs to pick up my missus and then go to Heathrow, get there in time for like 6 o'clock. I was like, I'm never gonna do this, I'm never gonna do it. And all the traffic I'll get it through. So I went all the way, Poplar, managed to pick her up, and it was pouring down with rain, traffic was crazy, and then I booted it all the way to Heathrow, from Isle of Dogs to Heathrow, yeah. Got there 6:30, just in time, yeah. But now, I done a meet and greet, so meaning my car park, innit? So, a meet and greet, however, I'm supposed to call them, well, that's what they said. I'm supposed to call them 30 minutes before I get to the airport so then they can be there waiting for me. They never put that in their email or anything. So I've got there and I've called them. And they're like, oh, sorry, it's going to be half an hour for our driver to come and pick up the vehicle. So I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? So I'm like, all right, cool. While I'm in the car, I've given my missus my card holders. You know, like your wallet, that's all your credit cards and everything else in there, my UAE ID, everything in there. So now it's all in there. And then I'm like, all right, cool. We've gone to check in. Went all the way to the Emirates. Check-in, we've checked in our luggage, checked in and everything else. Then we've come out again to wait for the guy so I can give him the key. Then he arrives about 7 o'clock, 10 past 7. We give him the key. Now we're rushing to go into security, do our ID, everything. We've done it all. We got into the airport and we were nice. We had like literally, I think about 45 minutes to boarding. Now, me and my missus, we decided to go WH Smith and, you know, get a couple of crisps and drinks and whatever, like you do. Went to pay for it. Guess what? I've got no cards, no credit cards, no debit cards, no American Express Platinum card, no Priority Pass, no UAE ID, nothing. All I got is my passport, Apple Pay on my phone. Yeah? So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I didn't realize that on Apple Pay you can actually do big transactions. I didn't know that. So I was like, oh man. So then I went through my card and then I had to freeze every single one of my cards. And luckily, my missus had my Monzo card. And I had £500 cash on me. So I think that was a sign from God right there saying, look, you don't need to spend money when you're out in Dubai. You don't need to do no shopping, no nothing. Just go out there, enjoy yourself and come back and do your thing, innit? So that was our first palaver, the drama. And then after that, everything was smooth. We got on the plane, we got there on time and everything else. You were seeing the clips or you were seeing some of my other videos. I went around and I looked at a lot of property. So I checked out, I think, about 4 different properties while I was in Dubai. Yeah, potential buildings or properties that we would run our provision from. Yeah, our educational support, our development support for SEN in Dubai. Okay, so we checked out a few villas, checked out a few centres and stuff as well. And you know what? In the end of it, I don't think any of them were right. Can't rush these things, you know. Some was the right centre but the wrong location. Some was the right location but wrong centre or wrong building. So rather than rush it all, we've gone back to square one now and we're back on the hunt for buildings again. I wouldn't say it's an all lost affair because I couldn't even get my UAE phone number because I didn't have my UAE residence ID card. So that was another reason why I went out there. And even if I did like one of the properties, I wouldn't be able to put a deposit down because I didn't have my ID. So yeah, I think it was for a reason that I left my ID behind. You know, I weren't meant to get a property this time around, you know. Everything happens for a reason, people. And that's not to say that we're going to stop. I've got a few more meetings and a few more discussions to have with some people out in the UAE. And hopefully we'll be back out there in the next, well, it's Ramadan now. After Ramadan, we'll go back out there and we will see if we can progress to the next step. But anyway, people, keep watching. In order for you to do that, make sure you follow, like, comment, and share. You know how it goes. See you in the next video.